YouTube, let's talk about how I bought my first house at the age of 23 years old. I'm still 23 years old, so this just happened recently, but we'll just kind of get into the story here. So, for years I wanted to get into real estate. I took my real estate classes. I've been best friends with a realtor my whole life. So, it's just always been something that's been around me forever, and I've wanted to get into it for a long time. My father was a carpenter. My mother had nothing to do with real estate, but she's a great mom and, wanted me to get into real estate. So anyway, it's just all kind of revolved around this. And it's finally happened in June. Here's a picture of me smiling. My hair's a little whack in that photo, but whatever. We'll move on. Let's talk about how I ended up doing it. Let's say my senior year of college, I decided that's when I wanted to buy a home, an investment property, and that was going to be the first home purchase of my life.
All right. Why aren't you subscribed yet? Go hit the button right now. You didn't do it yet. Why didn't you do it? Do it now. All right, thanks.
So I was working 3 separate jobs. I was working as an Amazon delivery driver. I was interning actually at the place I am currently. And I was detailing cars as my side job. I had a car detailing business. I still do it from time to time. And I've had it for probably 3.5 to 4 years now. And it just was all kind of working together to save up for this house. So Amazon and my internship helped pay for my month-to-month expenses. And detailing, I never spent a dollar of that money. I kept everything that I earned from that, stockpiled it, and stored it away. And I said, this is what I'm going to use to buy my house. So before I bought my first home, I had about $40,000 in savings before even starting to look, because I didn't want to waste anybody's time. I wanted to get a house and have enough to fix it up. So now you're saying $40,000, is that enough to do what I want to do for a house? Well, that depends on where you live and where you're looking. It definitely can be. If you're in a more high scale area, then maybe you want to look somewhere that's more low income area. The areas that I was from, they're small coal towns. They're in northeast Pennsylvania. They're lower income. It's just a lot easier to purchase a house for less money there. So we looked for probably, I don't know, on and off for a year. My best friend, who's a realtor, would just send me listings. Hey, check this one out. Hey, check this one out. And he works a lot with foreclosed properties or bank-owned properties. You're obviously getting the bottom of the barrel, or every now and again, you're going to find a gem that's in the rough, all right? So what I ended up doing was I got a call from him one day. He said, I'm putting an offer in on this house, blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, look, if that house doesn't work out, let me know. He put an offer in. It didn't end up getting accepted. He said, hey, if you want to buy this, I don't have the money to buy it in cash right now, but you do. Do you want to buy it? And I said, sure. Yeah, why not? And I went to look at the house. I had somebody come look at it with me. We figured that, hey, look, it just needs a lot of cleaning up. There's no real issue with the bones or the structure of this house. So I got the house for $24,000 in cash. After closing costs, it came out to $25,420 37 cents. I don't know. I'm going to see how close I was on that, but I'll put the number up on the screen here. That's kind of it. That's the rest is history. This is the house. I'll show you some photos of what the house looked like before, and we're currently working on it now. We've been in there for 3 months. I go up on the weekends because I work full time during the week, and I work out of Philadelphia. So it's hard to be there during the week, but during the weekends, that's all I do. We're slowly working toward getting out of there. My plan with the property is to rent it out and eventually cash out, refi, and go buy another. Now, my suggestion to you, if you want to buy a house at 23 years old as well, is live with your mom or your dad as long as you can. And if they're not charging money, even better. So save up as much money as you possibly can before diving into this, because there's always added expenses. There's always going to be things you can't figure out. I'm not a plumber. I don't know how to work heat and oil furnaces. I don't know any of that crap. Things go wrong. You always have to have money on backup and try and do as much of the repairs as you can yourself. It'll save you so much money, but when things go wrong, you got to pay for it. So, you have to have a lot of money saved up before you get into it. But once you do get into it, all it takes is one. That's it. It takes one house, and then you could, yeah, you know the video. Go watch the video on my channel. All right, Jesus, what else I gotta do? So that is the story of how I bought my house at 23. If you guys want more details on it, if you want more information about it, just leave a comment down below. I do mortgages full time, so I kind of work with the stuff every day. So hopefully you guys have some good questions. Hopefully you like the video. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button already. If not, I will see you in the next one. Peace.